Hello everyone, myself Rishabh, and today we are starting with level 11. The password for the next level is stored in a file data.txt. If we just get data.txt, so we can say the password of the next level is in gibberish form, so where all the lower cases and uppercase letters has been rotated by 13th position. So if you don't know, this is a case of cryptography where we are used to harden the data of a file so that if someone catches the file in between from sender to receiver, the file if the file is captured by someone else, then he or she is not able to understand what is the data in the file. So that's why we use some cryptography formats. And if you want to learn more about ROT13, you can just Google it and just understand the whole thing. And for this level, I'm going to use the web to solve the process, right? And you can also use the command line version of ROT13 as you prefer, but for this level I will use this. Okay, we have the password here. Let's exit and let's move level 12. Okay, we are in now for level 12 already. This is my second attempt for level 12, so just be relaxed. If you don't understand what is going on in the whole process, you can just ask me in the comments. I will answer each and everything. So for this, the password of the next level is stored in a file data.txt. If we just get the file, as you can see, we don't even understand what is actually in the file. That's because the file is actually the hex dump, which is repeatedly compressed. So there are so many times the file is compressed, that's why we are not able to understand what is actually going. So for this level, it may be useful to create a directory under the temp. So just make the directories under the temp, right? Let's clean it out. Let's make the directory mkdir, which you use to make the directory in the temp. You can name the directory anything. I'm going to name it nothing, right? So we need to copy the data.txt file into the temp. Just remember that first. So temp. Okay, we have done that. Then we need to move to that file, temp. If we just list the just we need to move directly to the file tmp nothing. Okay, if we see, we have our file here, data.txt. so for this level, we need to do so many steps to just reverse the whole process, because it says that the file is already repeatedly compressed so many times. So we need to reverse the process so many times, and as we reverse the file, we have different extensions, and for different extension we are going to use different tools to reverse the whole process, right? So for this, first we are going to use a tool called xxd, as mentioned here as well. You can see it is mentioned here as well. So what is xxd? Sorry. Okay, as you can see, it is a tool which can use to make a hex dump or do the reverse of the whole process. Okay, so we are going to do that. xxt -r for the reverse, data.txt, and we are going to put the whole reverse into something. We can use c1, the file name, as we can use that. Okay, then list the command and let's see what is the content of the exact version of the c1. It's a zip file. As you can see, it's a zip file and it is compressed file, so we need to first change the extension so that we can use the zip tool for that. So mv for changing the move. We have a file c1 and we are going to change its extension into gz. Sorry. Okay, then we're going to start with the tool gzip. Minus d is for decompress, because the file is already reversed from the hex dump and we can't really understand what is in the file at that moment because the file is into the binary format, right? So we are just need to c1.gz ls. We have a file c1 again. Let's see what file is now into b2zip format, compressed format. So for this time we need to change the extension into bzip format and need to use that as for the decompress process. So let's move into c1 into c1.bg. Okay, then we can use bzip. 2 minus d is for compress as usual. c1 dot b bz2. Okay, so I think we already done something wrong, right? So we need to just change the format again, c1 into c1 dot bz2, right? Then we can easily use the bz2 format. Okay, so bzip minus t and c1 for bz2, right? Bzip file is not found. Sorry, we use bzip. We need to use bzip2 here. Okay, as you can see now we have a c1 again. Let's check what is the. It's again zip compressed file because we already reversed from the last step. So we need to again change the extension of that mv c1 into c1 dot gz. Okay, let's check. Yeah, we are on the same thing, and use gzip minus t for the compress, then c1 dz. Okay, let's ls. We need to check file again, and as you can see now we have the tar archive. Then it's clear that now we have to use the tar format, so we need to change the extension again. From last time we changed into gz, now we have to change into .tar, right? So c1 to c1 .tar, right? Then if you don't know the command, let's have here in the manual so that you can easily understand like which command I'm using right now. So tar as x f here, f is for the file we are using, c.tar, right? then we need to ls. Let's check. Now the file is still into tar. We have a separate file here. After decompressing from the last step, we have data5.bin, so we need to extract this file as well. And if you don't understand, we are using F here for the file and -x here for extract process. So tar dash xf as mentioned data. We have a data5, yeah, data5.bin, data5.bin ls. We have data6.bin right now. So let's see the format of the file here first. And the file is into bzip2, and we have to take the same step we have done previously just before. So bzip2 -d is for decompress again, data6.bin. Okay, we are using bin ls. We have a file now which is mentioned as the name data6.bin.out. Last step is not fulfilled, and it just changed the file format into .out as well. So let's check again what format we have. It's a tar format. The new file we have, it's into a tar format, so we need to use the tar command again for the same process. tar.xf and data6.bin.out, right? We have new file right now, data8.bin. Let's check for the format. Data8.bin is into gzip file, so we need to use the gzip command again, and we need to decompress it -t data8.bin. Okay, so we have an unknown suffix here. So okay, yeah, we have a file with .bin, but we are using with zip command, so we need to change the extension here. Okay, mv data8.bin to data8.gz, right? Yeah, I think we are good to go now. So gzip -d for data8.gz. Okay, let's see, we have file now. Okay, as you can see, we really have the data8 file into the readable form, and we have done so many processes, as you can see, and it is so simple. You don't have to take so much worries about what exactly is going on. You just need to decompress at each level, and you have to check the extension of the file so that you can use the appropriate tool at that moment. So let's just cat data8.txt, sorry, no, data8. Yeah, we have the password for this file right now. It is so simple. You can just use all the commands, and if you're not able to understand the things in one go, because I already do the things in twice, so it is so simple so that you can easily understand. Okay, let's exit from here and use the password for the next level, level 13. Okay, let me just use the password here, level 13. Yeah, we are into level 13 now. level 13. The password for the next level is stored in etc bandit underscore pass slash bandit 14. Okay, what we have here, we have a SSH private key and can only be read by the user bandit 14. For this level you don't get. Okay, let me do just one thing. I need to save the password for level 13, right? Here the password for level 12, right? Because maybe I need this back again due to some reasons. Okay, so we are starting with level 13 now. But you get a private SSH key that can be used to log in into the next level. Note, localhost is a host name that refers to the machine you are working on. So that means we have to work on the localhost right now. Okay. Okay, we have a private key, so we need to SSH into the private key as mentioned here. We only get this password after we actually SSH into the machine and with the keys here into localhost. So keys, okay, we have bandit 14 at the rate localhost. I think it has to work. Okay, so okay, you're right, login address is important to. We need to specify a port as well. Localhost. Okay guys, I think and I need to check the problem, but we will continue this session into the next video. So thank you so much and we'll see you into the next video.